the S-400. Now, S-400, we are well aware its capability, which I'll talk a little later. Then there are other missile systems which are being developed in India, that is Shaurya and Prahar. These are under development. Now, coming on to the S-400, it's a Russian-make missile system, which we are all aware. It came into service in the Russian army in 2007. However, India had the deal in 2018, where we had requested for 5 squadrons of S-400s, costing $5.43 billion. That's huge money, but then that huge money is being invested in a manner which we have seen in Operation Sindoor, where the S-400 was a huge, huge success. Now, do you know, presently we have just got 3 squadrons of these S-400s. The 4th and the 5th squadron will be coming into India. The 4th squadron is likely to come into India in 2026. And the efforts by the Russians will be that the 5th squadron also is provided in 2026, but it may go on to 2027. Now, the capabilities of the S-400 are that it can detect and track aircrafts, drones, missiles, any aerial threat at a huge distance of 600 kilometers. It gives you a lot of time to intercept the particular threat emanating and to destroy it. This radar system has 360 degrees. It is so versatile that it can take on any target in a 360-degree radius. The radars that are there, they're very, very powerful. One is the Big Bird radar being utilized, and the second radar is Gravestone. And then it can be rapidly deployed. There are reports which say that it can be deployed in just 5 minutes, which is exceptional. It has an horizontal coverage of 30 kilometers in the atmosphere, and vertical it is 400 kilometers. It can engage targets from range of 40 to 400 kilometers. So that versatility is very, very important to engage targets. It has a very high speed interception. There are targets which are moving at a speed of Mach 14. That is 14 times faster than the speed of sound. The S-400 can engage these targets. So it's a huge force multiplier, and when it is in tandem with the other defensive capability missile systems of the Indian Army, the Air Force, and the Navy, you can well imagine that how potent it becomes. And it can, like I said, it can detect up to a range of 600 kilometers. It can simultaneously engage targets, more than 100 targets, and it can engage 72 to 180 targets simultaneously in one go. That is how potent it is. Now, the use of getting this missile system into India was a big boon for our defense capability, and getting 2 more of such S-400 squadrons will enhance our defensive capabilities. And we need to understand that such a weapon system is a huge deterrence for the enemy aircrafts or any aerial threats that they may shoot at us. So S-400, we are very, very thankful to the kind of technology it has and the kind of defense capability it provides to the Indian Armed Forces. Like I said, when we got this missile system into into the armed forces, it became a big boon to us and enhanced our defensive capability manifold. And we saw this in Operation Sindoor, where because of S-400, as it can simultaneously engage hundreds of targets, that is how none of the drones of the Pakistanis could actually carry out any destruction in our area. And it also destroyed missiles that were fired against us. And there are reports that one missile had gone up till 300 kilometers deep inside Pakistan and had destroyed one of their fighter aircrafts. Plus, it was a cause of worry to the Pakistanis that with this kind of a potent defense capability that India has, they should not venture into attacking India through the aircrafts, fighter aircrafts, and that is why you would have seen that though we had utilized our fighter aircrafts into the Pakistani airspace, the Pakistanis did not come with their fighter aircrafts into our airspace for this reason. Now, it's a weapon system. We must understand that if I have a defense capability, the other country would want to outdo it. We have seen this in the recent 12-day war in Iran and Israel, that despite the robust air defense capability of the Israelis, where they had, the David sling, the Thad, the Iron Dome, and what have you, yet there were missiles which bypassed them and carried out destruction in Israel. And so is the case in Iran, Ukraine, and Russia war, where obviously, there will be places where it a missile is being flown, and at that point in time, I am ready to engage it, and I get that leeway to engage it, and I've engaged it and destroyed it. So we can't say that in the Ukraine Russia war it is a failure, because there are many targets in Ukraine with which this missile was used, and when the missiles were being fired or the drones were being fired by the Ukrainians against the Russians, they were able to eliminate that threat, and so did we. So we need to understand that S-400 is a force multiplier in the Indian air defense capability. And when it is integrated with our other air defense capabilities that we have, it becomes a very, very potent and impressive air defense